What's up, everybody? I hope you like old-timey games, because pretty much we're about to check out a buckwild vintage arcade in Tokyo, Japan. So I was cruising around Odaiba Island with Arin and Suzy. Arin said he wanted to go to an old-school arcade, and I thought that was a pretty good idea. A real good idea, in fact. So we started making our way toward an arcade when suddenly we got waylaid by some kind of crazy-ass space-age technology. We got some sweet-ass shades on Suzy and some sparkle action going down. Next thing we knew, we were in some kind of aquarium. Shit's getting crazy around here. And whoa, baby, those fish were getting so frisky, I could have sworn I was in a real aquarium for a second there. Anyway, we realized we were getting a tad sidetracked and we continued on our way. So we sprinted on over to a place called Daiba Itchome Shotengai. Basically, it was some kind of retro shopping zone. Mind you, I don't know the exact details on this place, but they had a whole bunch of old-timey shit, and they had a vintage arcade to boot. And as you can see, they got them some nice retro posters on the wall. We got 3 sexy chicas, we got a plant, and oh man, we got Arin playing a game like a wild man. He's in the fucking zone, baby. He's slamming those illuminated dots like a punch-drunk honey badger in heat. In other words, those are some pretty impressive hammering skills right there. What else we got here? We got Arin feeding some ping pong balls to a pig. That's one crazy ass game right there. I mean, we got ping pong balls shooting up at high velocity, and we've got a pig with an insatiable appetite. I never did play a game like that before. Guess it must be some kind of Japanese thing. Now, I was planning on playing a game, but I was getting a tad sidetracked by all these sensual as fuck 80s stylings. Not only did they have some top-notch fashion sense, but they also had some mildly confused duck faces going down. Anyway, eventually I did come across a game I wanted to try, a little thing I like to call sand buggy. This game looked fucking intense. I wasn't even sure if I could really handle it. I mean, look at that sand buggy, it's looking savage to the max. Nonetheless, I gathered the courage up to play it, slammed my coin into there, and oh man, take a look at that sand buggy. I guess you receive a higher score when you avoid those rocks? I don't know exactly. Anyway, next up, Arin was playing some kind of soccer gachapon game. Apparently, you gotta kick that gachapon in to win. So he took aim, shot it, and oh man, barely missed the goal. There was also a golfing version which seemed even more difficult. And there was also some kind of buckwild basketball game.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, you get the idea. They're not easy games, but eventually Arin did win himself a gachapon. Some kind of Snoopy bag of sorts. So after playing our fair share of games, we started cruising around and checking out some of the other shops they got around here. We started cruising and perusing around inside this dagashi shop. What's dagashi, you ask? It's old-timey Japanese candy, pretty much like a penny candy situation in America. Now, I almost never see these kinds of candies in my local Japanese grocery store or convenience store, so I was pretty excited to check them out. I mean, look at this one, they got pudding candy? That's pretty buck wild. And check this one out, they got some beer drops over here. That kind of reminds me of Candy Cigs, one of the classic candies from my youth. What else we got here? Some sour milk candy. That seems pretty promising. And we've even got some candy toilets. They have both a Western-style toilet and an Asian-style squat toilet. It looks like you mix up some kind of sugary goodness inside the toilet bowl. That's a nice fucking snack right there. And as far as this pissing statue candy is concerned, I have no idea what the hell's going on with this thing. Anyway, aside from the retro arcade and the candy shops, there was also a crane arcade, among other things. Arin was obsessively trying to win a huge stack of cars, but alas, it was to no avail. My theory was that machine was rigged, but hey, what do I know? Nevertheless, overall, I'd have to say this was a pretty nice place to check out if you happen to be in the Odaiba area of Tokyo. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see some other videos I filmed with Arin and Suzy last year in Japan, then feel fucking free to check them out. I got that playlist link in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching this video. Why don't you leave a comment, let me know what you think.
Rigged, man.
That wasn't a win.